Hey everybody, Cody Menz here. Another WoT's new video. Now this one is going to be a little short, not a ton to kind of go over. I would like to say though, hopefully everyone watching this, you're safe, your family's doing well. With all the craziness going along or going around in the world right now, hopefully you and your family are safe and holding together pretty well throughout all of the pandemic and shutdown and economic stuff going around the world. Now, what's kind of happening in World of Tanks? It's kind of a nice escape. Basically, ranked battles are going on, obviously, right now. There's going to be some stuff I'm going to cover. You can kind of see in the background right now. There's a couple 3D styles kind of added into the game, but the Kranwagen, and also there's one for the IS-3. We have yet another one for the IS-3 now. Printing those things out for the IS-3, which looks pretty neat. So what's kind of happening in World of Tanks? Let's start with what's kind of happening on the NA server. Until March 23rd, you have, some pretty good discounts. Gold discounts on crew training and resetting, specialization changes, also free XP to crew XP, and mainly the ones for the credit discounts that everyone's probably happy for. I don't really have many credits because I've been playing a lot of ranked battles and losing credits, but really nice discounts, especially the one for the higher tiers, the tier 8 to 10. 20% is pretty good for those, unless you get them, top of the tree, the on track. There's a sheriff event, starting basically today, Friday, and running through the weekend. There's going to be a crap load of sheriffs kind of running around, and 300 of them. You can find the dates, or the time I should say, specifically for the days, and also what tiers they're going to be playing specifically. So there's going to be a lot of sheriffs running around. Good time to get some gold in standard battles. Unfortunately, ranked battles obviously. So keep an eye out for those if you're looking to pick up some gold. Now, moving on, another nice thing happening this weekend. So, Operation Supply Drop. They're basically hosting a kind of special event. They're trying to raise money for veterans. Now, basically, there's the next link. All these links are in my video description in order that you see them. This is a link to their Twitch channel. However, you'll find some familiar names here when it comes to streamers. They're going to be streaming basically starting late Friday evening and ending late Saturday evening. Alongside of basically them streaming, it's to support veterans, raise money for charity. There will also be a lot of premium tanks being given away. From my understanding, there's also going to be premium time and gold, so on and so forth. And definitely take a look. There's definitely a lot of nice streamers you can pop into, and also you can win some stuff and try to support some charity and donate as much as you can obviously afford, because there's a lot of stuff going around and happening in the world right now, and it's definitely a tough time for everybody, especially basically veterans and also the troops for the most part. And moving on, basically there's these 3D styles for the IS-3 and Kranwagen that I went over. A little bit pricey gold wise, but the IS-3 one looks pretty nice. Kranwagen, it looks pretty cool, but it's a little quirky. The Kranwagen one with the crane, you can't hit people with it and do damage, so take off a few points. And the E25 is still for sale for those that haven't picked it up already. E25 doesn't really go for sale very often. 31 bucks is pretty expensive. Do note, if they go through with ammunition changes, E25 will get a little bit of a hit when it comes to that, because it relies on premium shells. But for the most part, you don't see the E25 pop up too much. In any event though, not too much going on otherwise. Ranked battles is really taking up a lot of things in World of Tanks, and for the most part, you got some really good specials. If you're stuck inside, obviously I would take advantage of the stuff for both standard battles. You also have ranked, albeit for ranked battles, when it comes down to it, it's not super worth playing ranked unless you're able to qualify to get the tier 9 I don't even know how to pronounce this in the Kampfpanzer 50T. This tank is pretty nice. I don't have a review ready for this as of yet, and I will have a review. I haven't recorded, I just need to upload them and do the finishing touches on the chart feature 4 and also the Object 777 version 2. I have reviews of those done, so I'm going to get one done for this eventually. This tank is pretty nice. It's kind of a nice little blend between like the E50 and also the Leopard prototype in a sense. You know, it doesn't do as much damage per shot, so that's the main change. So I threw the T-54 into a little comparison here with it. But the tank's really nice. Like the gun, a lot of penetration. The DPM on it isn't anything crazy, but the accuracy, you know, moving around, you know, on a move accuracy is really nice. It's just there's not too much to like beat up about this tank. It's really a well-rounded tank, and it's actually got pretty darn good armor for a medium tank. It almost feels like a, like, not to say like a main battle tank, but the armor is not immune to shots by any means. It's not like you're going to be deflecting shots left and right from like tier 10s and everything, but for the most part, the armor is like really solid on this tank, especially hold down. Much better than the E50, obviously, you know, these tanks as well. And mobility is pretty nice on it too. You know, it's not going to win any awards, but it's still pretty zippy. You know, it's faster than the E50, a little bit slower than the Leopard prototype. And ultimately, when it comes down to this, it's a pretty nice tank. That's the main reason why I'm playing ranked, but unfortunately, if you didn't play the previous weeks of ranked being up, which obviously you got this really successful one battle, 100% win percentage. Yeah, stat wise I'm mainly basing my opinion off of the stats, but for the most part this tank is it's a perfectly balanced tank in a sense. Like, it is going to be one of the better tier 9 mediums, but I don't think it's overpowered. The main strong suit is, you know, the really easy to use gun and the really nice penetration, you know, with the gun, but armor wise it's pretty darn solid when it comes to a medium tank, which, you know, the classification, they could have classified it as a heavy, to be completely honest, and I feel like most people would be pretty content with that. But you're going to want to shoot this thing in a lower plate, obviously the side armor, but even, you know, angling this a little bit, you're going to be able to poke out, and, you know, it doesn't give you the best sense here with the side armor. But generally speaking, the turret being in the center, it's pretty compact. You know, it's kind of a nice design. Like, it feels really fun playing this thing and seeing people play it. The stats all kind of line up. The size of the tank doesn't really have any weird quirks, and, you know, if you have a chance to get it, I would get it via ranked battles, obviously, but unfortunately you would have to play enough of ranked battles in previous weeks to be able to accrue enough tokens, basically, to be able to add up the 9. In any event, though, thanks for watching. Have a good, I guess, good rest of your day, good evening, good night, whenever you're watching this. Levi already ditched me. I'm recording this after my live stream, so it's pretty late here. And, you know, once again, hopefully everybody stays, you know, as safe as possible when it comes to, you know, this interesting global event we're going through here, you know, with the COVID and coronavirus, you know, whatever you want to call it. So hopefully everyone stays safe, and yeah, I'll see you around, and hopefully, you know, World of Tanks, you can kind of find a little time to escape reality. You know, World of Tanks, that's all you can kind of hope for right now. Have a good one. See ya.